Good afternoon, YouTube. So today I'm gonna talk about my trip from Japan. I just got back and it has been a whirlwind. Right now I'm currently in Cebu, so check it out. Beautiful Airbnb I got, about like 600 a month. Very nice. I'll talk more about that, but I'm gonna go over why I've been kind of like busy. I've been busy for 2 weeks, like nonstop, fast traveling in Japan. I went from Phnom Penh to Singapore and got a connecting flight to Tokyo, and I met my family. I met my sister, my mom, and her boyfriend, and then I brought my sister. I mean, not my sister. Excuse me. I brought my girlfriend with me. I got her visa and everything done for Japan. So it was like a whirlwind. So that's why I've been kind of like dark on long videos. But Tokyo is really similar to New York, and we went and Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka during the cherry blossom time. But Tokyo, when we went there, it just started blossoming. So it was challenging because my family was like, why is he so crazy about the cherry blossoms? Because they were like sad. And in Tokyo, it was a lot of walking. It's like New York. And we were like walking around looking for this cherry blossom at nighttime, this like river that's supposed to be famous, and there was no lights, no nothing. And it was like, it didn't bloom yet in Tokyo, so that was kind of like disappointing. But we went and walked around the Tokyo Sky Tree. It was really cool. It feels like you're in Blade Runner. And my mom and sister were like having culture shock. Like when we were in the subway, my sister was like kind of like freaking out because Tokyo has more people that travel than that travel in the subway than all of New York City. Like people don't recognize that. Like it's crazy, you know. So Tokyo was cool. We saw the Sky Tree, we saw the Tokyo Tower, and it was good. It was like New York, and we had a nice Airbnb. It was like an apartment, and it was really cool. But there's a lot of like unwritten rules that I was trying to explain to my mom, and her boyfriend was trying to act like some American New Yorker stuff, and they wouldn't serve him. He dressed up like a Unabomber, so basically like this guy that had like a hoodie on his head and looks all kind of like you're gonna rob a store. They didn't want to serve him. So like in Japan, they don't have to serve you. So there's a lot of unwritten rules, and I was trying to explain to them, like on subway they would talk really loud. So it was just really different. But after Tokyo, we went to Kyoto, and Kyoto was perfect. It was a good time. Like the cherry blossom season, we got there right at the perfect time. So me and my girlfriend, we flew from Tokyo to Osaka, and then from Osaka we took a bus to Kyoto. My mom took the bullet train, but the flight was cheaper, you know, and then with the bus and everything it was still cheaper, but it was about the same travel time. 2 hours for the bullet train, and then 1 hour for the flight, and then an hour for the bus. But anyways, it was awesome. We went to Kyoto. We went to the Imperial Palace, and we sat under we checked it out. It was really cool. And then after that we sat down and had a picnic at the cherry blossoms with all the Japanese. Like the locals, basically when there's cherry blossoms, they sit down, they relax, and we did that. We brought like a picnic thing, and we played Uno, and it was an amazing experience. It was so awesome. And then after that, the next day we rented a Komodo. And it was cool walking around Japan. And I went with my mom's boyfriend to the coffee store, and I felt like I was in some like feudal Japan thing, walking in, like it was so cool. And yeah, we went to this, like, I don't know the name of it, but we went to this like cool temple and with the Komodos, and it was really cool. And Kyoto was cool. It's a lot like traditional and like winding down and good, but in some of the places, like the tourist places, like really packed. But Japan is kind of crazy because you'll go to like one spot and there'll be thousands of people, and then you'll go to another spot and there'll be none. And they're like equivalent of like, they're the same cool. Like for example, like in Tokyo, like I talk about this temple. It's like Senjo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you drive like 30 minutes out, there's all these other temples that are as cool as that one. I don't know why people overhype it, you know, it's just weird. But I'm gonna fast forward back to Tokyo. We went to this buffet, and it was awesome. This Chinese guy, he was like talking about this buffet and like being crazy and stuff. But we went to that buffet with my family, and that was awesome on the second day that we were in Tokyo. But we also went to the aquarium in Tokyo. That was really cool, and the Sky Tree. So if you guys are in the Sky Tree, check out that aquarium. But now I'm gonna move back to Kyoto. So Kyoto was awesome. It's like more traditional. Tokyo is more like New York. So then after that, my family, they left. So it was like really sad seeing them. I've been living in Asia for about like 2 years now. So then after that, we went to Osaka. So me and my girlfriend, we went to Osaka and we met a Japanese guy that my dad met in El Salvador. So he showed us around the first day. We went to Osaka Castle, but like how locals did it. We went in the evening when all the street food came, and it was beautiful with the cherry blossom and everything. It was so cool. But Osaka reminds me a lot of Orlando. It's like Orlando, like when you walk around the downtown area, it has all these like, that place is cool, but I feel like it's a giant tourist trap. But it's just like really overcrowded and yeah. But like when we went to the Osaka Castle, it was a lot more chill, and it was like a whole different vibe. Like it was like very local people there, and in Japan it was crazy. Like I got like stared at a lot, like, but it was crazy that I gotta be careful with my girlfriend, but the Japanese women, like if they like you, they'll look at you one time, then again, and then they'll smile lightly. That's how you know they're interested. But they would do that with my girlfriend. It was just funny. I just never thought Japanese women would be flirts. They're like kind of like robotic, you know. And yeah, Japan is an interesting place. I feel like they're not as warm as Southeast Asia. But anyways, we met the Japanese guy. He showed us around. It was really cool seeing Osaka Castle. And after that, we went fishing. My girlfriend and I went fishing. This Japanese guy picked us up early, like 5 in the morning. And when he picked us 5 in the morning, I don't know, this sounds bad, but Asian people cannot drive. This guy, oh my God, he was driving in incoming traffic on his iPad, like driving on this lane, like almost took us off the bridge. And then I'm like, oh my God, this guy's gonna be our fisherman. But anyways, somehow we were able to survive. And then we went fishing, and it was good. Like my girlfriend didn't catch anything, but I caught 3 nice fish. And then after that, it was great and everything, but then he said we broke his fishing rod, so I had to pay him 35 bucks, and we didn't break his fishing rod. I should have took pictures of it, but he did scam us, you know? And then after that, we went to like this local Okinawan place he recommended, and it was like really cool. Like what's cool in Kyoto and some parts of Osaka, like they have these like local pubs, but they're like small bars, and they're like really cool, you know. And the food in Japan was cheap, and it was good. It's cheaper than Philippines, yeah, the food is almost the same as Japan now as Philippines with the oil prices. It's kind of like crazy, you know. So anyways, after that, we went there and it was good. We had our fish done, but we gave them all this big fish and they didn't give us a discount, but whatever, it was good. And then that was it of Osaka. Then we left, and now I'm here. I'm in Cebu right here. And it's nice going from like a fast-paced country to a slow-paced country, you know. So I'll be like talking about my experience in the Philippines and all that's going on, but that's been like why I've been kind of like offline, guys. I've been busy and go, and Japan is cool, you know. It's just like it's just crazy how like different the world is in Japan. And right now Japan's cheap, so might as well get there before everything gets ruined, you know. Like the yen is crashing. It's like crazy how the food in Japan is almost the same price as Philippines. Philippines got more expensive because of oil prices. But yeah, that's kind of been my trip. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for the support. Peace out.